What's up, guys? Ray here. We're at the round 2 of the 2022 NCHSA Series. This is Peter's perspective right now. I see me taking off AA class. But we're running the double GoPro. This is the Denver Super Mega GoPro video. So, not too great of a jump there. Had struggles with keeping the front wheel down. I think I'm in like 8th or 9th or so. Pretty much everyone is in front of me except Brandon. And maybe one more guy. So we go right off the start. We're into this new single track piece. It wasn't very long, but there were several single track pieces that had great flow once more lines developed, and this track's been around. I've been riding it since I was a baby, and pretty much, and it was awesome to ride new trail here. So hopping back over to Peter's start in the 250A class. Same thing for Pete as for me, not too great of a jump. Peter running in on Tyler there. But Peter had a pretty big class today. Here, yep, watch Tyler there. I'm getting a little squirrely. Hopping back over to me here. This is about a mile into the course. Faster section. These big holes we're jumping through. I'm behind Dustin Gross right now. Haven't made any passes yet. So Dustin took that line. It was kind of choppy. I cut in on him here. Got in front of him, so that's my first position made up. Now I'm behind Steve McSwain, which is super awesome. I got to race with him. This guy's a legend. He used to race pro class at GNCC way back in the day. So this is where my race went south right here. Got around Steve, and then there was a blind corner, went over a hump, lost my front end on this rut. There goes Steve, Brandon, Matthew Nix, and you see my zip ties on my bar pad are messed up. And so my clutch lever, I didn't realize it at the time, but my clutch lever got smushed into the grip, and my handguard, the metal piece on the handguard, was pinching the clutch down. So now I got the lever to slip a little so I can run the bike along, but at this point I still don't have any idea that this is happening, what's going on. There's Peter. He just passed me from the 258 row. I'm at a minute deficit, and that's another it's 2-minute deficit before I take off again. And so I'm gonna jump back over to Pete as I try to figure out my bike. He makes a pass right there. Cutting in on the inside, good line. And now he's behind. I think, yeah, Craig Oberholzer, Big Rig Craig. He's on borrowed KTM this race. So this is me here again, double A. You know, when I took off, I hit my bar on trees. They felt a little crooked. Tried to get them back straight, and I'm just eating all kinds of roost from the Vet A guys here. This is several minutes later. Here I rode behind these guys. They ride a wide bike. Found a good line on them right there, but still got some more of them to pass. There's Jordan Outs in front of me on the DRZ 400. And this guy's a ripper, legend in my book. Racing these old dual sport bikes, these old trail bikes. Used to race them in the pro class. Watch, so I get on the inside, and you watch David James right there going over that line. I run it on Jordan. I didn't mean to run him deep like that, but it's all good. I think I made the pass on him there. So now I'm behind David James and Matthew Teague coming up this hill. This section was super fun, super flowy. So I take this line right here, get the pass on David, and now I'm working on Matthew here. Here's Big Tom, fellow Armored Graphics rider. So Peter's finally caught back up to Craig here. Craig, he actually rode behind him for a really long time, but I cut most of it out. Craig blew the turn right there, and Peter was able to capitalize. And then this is me much later, coming up onto Craig. So Pete here is about to get passed by a cool sniper. Aiden gets around him. Aiden's ready to go. You can hear him. He's revving that bike up. So this is the end of lap 2, coming up on Tyler from the 258 class. He lets me by. What a nice guy. He drives a really cool Honda Civic wagon. So coming back through this section where I crashed on the first lap, and I have now caught up to Pete. So this is where things get interesting. Not really interesting, but they get epic. It's fun to watch, so I'm gonna let this play out. Boom, switching cams, back over to Pete. That was awesome. There's me, I fly by. Finally got around him, almost blew that turn. Trying to show off, I guess. He revs at me, but I'm ready to go. I got my jersey untucked, feeling loose. So now I'm riding behind Corey Wicker. I think he's sitting third in the 258 class. And I make a mistake here. I get a little whiskey out of that corner, and then check this out. So Peter catches right back up to me here, and he loses a little bit of time because of me. So fast forward some more, I got back ahead of Pete again, and now I caught back up to Steve McSwain in the AA class. So now, you know, I'm not too disappointed because I'm able to make up some positions. Using that same line I used on Jordan, just straighten it out coming into that corner, cut distance off, gave him the thumbs up, gave me some room. Check this out. Back into this fun flowy section, just long uphills, letting the bike just eating the trail, as Peter says. So this is where things go really bad for me. This is where things go wrong. So as you can see, I got loose in that pine straw right there, and you know, the front end started to slide. So I got on the gas, and I stomped on my rear brake, and because I was on the pine straw, it slid up the bank and hit that tree. Yeah, pretty disappointed about that. I'm in a wrist brace right now, but I should be good to go by come next race. I ended up sitting on the side of the trail for a few minutes. Some nice people helped me get my bike up and got me going, but I had to sit down for a few minutes before I took off again. I think I finished in 10th in AA. I didn't even make the lead lap after that. Peter ended up coming back to pass Corey, finished third in 258. So this is our first time trying out the Mega GoPro Super Video mini movie. Let me know what you guys think.